Hello there, welcome to this lesson. Thank you for tuning in. In this lesson, we will be learning how to name a saturated hydrocarbon by applying the standards of the IUPAC naming system. On the board, this is our hydrocarbon and it is given in structural format, and we will be learning how to use obviously the structural format to give it the name. Now, the first thing is to identify your parent chain, which is a chain that contains the highest number of carbon atoms in this hydrocarbon or the given molecule. So let's start checking where is our parent chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have observed that there are two possible ways to have our parent chain here. I'm going to do one way, and I invite you after this video to do the other way and see if you will get the same name. Okay, so I'm going to work with this one. As the parent chain. Okay, and immediately we can see that there are two side chains. What is this? It's a methyl group. What is that? It's a methyl group. And then we can go through the stem names that are possible. If it's 1 carbon, it's meth. If it's 2, it's eth. And then 3, prop. 4, but. 5, pent. 6, hex. 7, hept. 8, oct. And then 9, non. And then 10 is deca, right? So just know those basic STEM names for being able to succeed in answering questions like this in organic chemistry. Okay, so we have two side chains or two substituents. So now we need to supply numbers to our carbon atoms in the parent chain such that the side chains will have the lowest possible number. Okay, so if we start here, this is 1, 2, 3, so they will be in position 2 and 3. But if you start that side, they will have a different number which will be higher than what we have now. So clearly then we should have this as carbon 1, this is 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we have done that. And are we ready now to write the name? Yes. So we have in position 2 and 3, 2 methyl groups. So it's going to be 2.3 dimethyl. Yes. And then how many carbons in our parent chain? 5. So it will be pent. And then what is the homologous series? Single bonds. So it's an alkane. It ends up being a pentane. Okay. So the name will be 2.3 dimethyl pentane. Okay, so every part of the name has a purpose and has a meaning. 2.3 comes from there in position 2 and 3. Okay, di means we have 2 methyls. Okay, and pent is the total number of carbon atoms in a parent chain. That is your STEM name, and then that is your homologous series, alkane, and it will end obviously with an A. So it is 2.3 dimethyl pentane. Okay, so do the other way of having the parent chain, and I'm talking about this one, and see if you will have the same name at the end of that. All right, so thank you very much for tuning in. This will be it for part 1 of the naming of hydrocarbons. In part 2 and 3, I'll be talking about alkenes and alkynes respectively, so tune in for that one as well. So all the best and see you next time. Sharp, sharp.